uppermost in all techniques. Then, when you train, whether hitting, blocking or kicking, know exactly what part of your body you are using, what part of your opponent's body you're attacking, and the correct way you should be executing the technique. In other words, know what you are hitting with, where you are hitting to, and how you are hitting. This awareness should be uppermost in all your training. All your strength, energy, speed, your balance and posture, your perfect form should all be coordinated with breath and perfect timing at the instant of impact in that single motion. Be aware of this idea every time you train. I'll work first of all through the techniques of the upper body. I'd like to start with an explanation of Seiken Chudan-ski. From a correct Sanchin-dachi, the fists are gripped strongly and placed together in front of the solar plexus. Then one hand is withdrawn to under the waki or armpit. The elbow is pulled in towards the spine and the waki is closed. From this position, as the front hand retracts, you simultaneously strike the opponent in the solar plexus. That is the simplest explanation of Seiken Chudan-ski. But as I mentioned earlier, be fully aware of what you are hitting with, where you are hitting to, and exactly how you are hitting. With your Seiken, you strike straight out sharply at your opponent's solar plexus. In training, always imagine an opponent the same size as yourself in front of you. At the point of impact, be sure the shoulder is down, relaxed, the waki is closed, and the fist is tight and strong. It is important to remember to strike out from the fist, but retract the arm from the elbow. Don't make the mistake of punching out from the elbow and retracting from the hand. Strike from the fist, retract from the elbow. And as I mentioned earlier, the technique is a single movement. In that single thrust, the breath, speed, correct technique, and balanced posture are all coordinated as one. Next is Seiken Jodan-ski, the upper punch. In essence, it is exactly like the Chudan-ski, but to the face. The target may be between the eyes, the base of the nose, basically the center of the face. As well, Gedan-ski, the downward strike, is also the same. The target area depending on the position of the opponent. If they are standing, the target can be the lower abdomen or the groin. Strike downwards at an angle. If you have controlled the opponent and they are lying on the floor, the target area can be one of many, depending on the situation. So with Gedan-ski, there are numerous variations according to the opponent's situation and position. 上段突きは同じ要領で中段と同じ要領で上段に、そして下段は同じ要領で下段に持っていきます。1、2、はい、気合入れて、1、2、はい、3、はい、5、Next is Uraken Ganmen Uchi, back fist to the face. The striking area is the back of the Seiken, and the target is the bridge of the nose. The hands are placed in front of your chin. They are relaxed, the shoulders are down, and the waki closed. Don't tense the body and strain. This is important for all movement. Relax. Drop the shoulders and close the waki. When you stand straight, you close slightly the buttocks and lower abdomen and relax the shoulders. Again, don't lead out from the elbow. Strike from the hand. The weight of the whole body is behind the uraken, and at the point of impact, the wrist is snapped. Again, this is applicable to all technique, but be sure the body's whole weight is in every technique. Uraken no ganmei uchi desu. Hey! Hey, karate! Next is Uraken Sayuchi. The hands are at the height of the hikite, the retracting hand, together in front of the chest in the ready position. Again, relax the shoulders. Don't let the hands rise too high in front of the chest. As always, drop the shoulders and close the waki. This time with the elbow at the center of the turning circle. Attack the opponent at the side, aiming for the temple or the bridge of the nose. One very important point, don't let the hands roll over like this. Of course, Uraken is sometimes done like this, but the Sayuchi comes from above. The hand travels in front of your face, with the elbow at the center, and snaps down sharply from above. The hand then returns along the same line. The shoulder stays down and relaxed, and again, the weight of the whole body is behind the strike. 体全体で動作をします。裏剣左右打ちです。1、2、はい、気合入れて、はい、はい、3、はい、Next is Uraken Hizouchi. The hands in the basic preparatory position are about 1/5 off the navel and on top of each other. Again, keep the elbows down, the shoulders relaxed, and the waki closed. The hands then come up naturally into position. From there, strike the opponent's floating ribs with the entire body weight. The center line of the body is the axis, and the forearm swings out and guides the back fist. The movement is somewhat similar to a swinging drum, with the balls attached by strings. This is the image you should carry in mind when doing Uraken Hizouchi. Once again, know what you are hitting with, where you are hitting to, and exactly how you are hitting. Hit with your back fist into the floating ribs, or where there is no bone protecting. The fist then returns underneath. Uraken Hizouchi です。1、2、はい、気合入れて、1、はい、3、はい、5、Next is Uraken Mawashiuchi. The striking hand is as if hidden behind the body. and the hikite, the retracting hand, comes across to the opposite side waki area. The feeling is as if the hikite is pulling the striking hand around. Also, as I explained earlier, the whole technique is performed as a single movement. It is important you keep this in mind. Know what you are hitting with, where you are hitting, and how you are hitting. Uraken, either the back of the knuckles or the back of the whole hand, depending on the circumstances, is striking the side of the head, or if you move off to the side when the opponent attacks, the front of the face, the neck, even the armpit.